are soft shoes. They're used for one of our dances in competition. There's not much support, but at that point, your foot should be strong enough.
The hard shoes are kind of resemble a tap shoe, but they have like a bigger toe piece and a bigger heel.
Our tips are made of fiberglass as opposed to metal.
So they make kind of a different sound. Hey, you know, you have done 30-second shoe changes before, not me.
Yep. My name's Taylor, and I'm 16 years old. I'm an Irish dancer.
My name is Meghan, and I'm 12 years old. I've been dancing 4 years. I've been dancing since I was 8.
Turn your left foot out. That's better. My name is Cormac O'Shea. I'm the director of O'Shea Irish Dance. Now I'm an Irish dancing teacher. You guys want to do some hornpipe?
Yes, please.
Yeah, please.
I grew up in Dublin. My parents have been teaching for almost 40 years at this point, and we did a tremendous amount of performances and tours and folk dance festivals and everything like that growing up. I got a call to be in an audition with Michael Flatley. There were about 15 of us there, and I was selected to be part of Riverdance. And we went on to tour the world for about 6 years. All right, doing those, they have to come up behind. Okay, make sure they come up behind you. I know you're just getting going, but...
I think to be an Irish dancer means that you're really in tune with the music. You're considered a percussionist, and part of Irish dancing is really making sounds with your feet, kind of like a tap dancer. We've kind of combined all sorts of styles of dancing into one. So it's kind of fun to be able to say, like, yes, I play an instrument, but I play them with my feet.
You know how much I love those heels on the floor.
Definitely got the blood pumping. That's our hornpipe. That's literally the first dance we do at the World Championships, and that's the hardest dance for me. It's the one that requires the most stamina, I think, so.
Next week, Taylor and Meghan will be traveling to Scotland to compete in the World Irish Dancing Championships.
And this is a special song because once we end our choreography, the music ends with us. And this will dance one at a time on the floor, and it's really supposed to be something that showcases your strengths and really shows your personality, and it's supposed to be very unique. It's supposed to interpret the music as well, so really it's kind of important that the dance follows the music as best as possible. Capture the essence.
I'll start.
Okay.
I need more work on my
Meg's starting, so we're trading off.
My favorite thing about dancing would probably be all the different moves that we get to learn and how hardcore it is.
She is one of the hardest working kids I have. There is not a day where she doesn't come to class and it's everything she can do. Now, don't over-rotate this first part, okay? She's very frustrated at times when her best, or what she considers to be her best, doesn't come out. She always brings everything she has to offer that day. Just because there is no specific choreography for the upper body strength and control is even more important, because there are no, Irish dancing it's a weird sort of hybrid of being extremely physical without the addition or the aid or the balance of being able to move your arms to counterweight yourself or to counterbalance, and it becomes very difficult to keep yourself contained. The ending. All right, you're kind of, a lot of the time, pushing the posture forward. Unfortunately, through competition, the whole idea of being, prostrate, really uptight and up straight has, if you can be straight, I can be straighter, and I can be straighter, and it sort of has fed itself. Last blast at it. Their competition is made up of 3 rounds. Typically a hard shoe round first, then they would come up for their soft shoe number, and if you place in that top 50%, you get to come back and do your third dance. Point your toe. All right, good. Done. Done. Over with. Practice done. They love that. You too. Yeah, they really don't like each other.
No,
don't get along at all.
Not at all.
All right, let's get out of here.
Hi, Meg.
Hey, Taylor. So we left Minneapolis at about 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I kind of saw you like trying not to drool over on the other side of the plane.
I don't drool when I
We were at the Glasgow Royal Concert Hall. Oh my goodness, nowhere to practice at all.
The World Championships is also, it's a week-long competition, so you're there, you're in the atmosphere for a whole week, and you're among all these different kinds of people.
This is my ice cream, and I get to eat it and then I dance tomorrow, so it's kind of a good
We're
one.
loading up on sugar.
Good morning.
Meg, go ahead.
Hello, Dad. I'm just putting my hair up so Taylor can do my makeup.
It's really interesting how tradition is always a moving target. You think of it as, well, that's not traditional. Well, 15 years ago, that wasn't traditional. So it's always moving on. There's nothing traditional about the costumes anymore. There's no Celtic designs on them. There's nothing. But Celtic designs didn't feature on the costumes 40 years ago. There was no embroidery. There was no decoration. There was just a dress and a pair of dance shoes, and maybe you put your hair in curlers.
They just twisted my wig, so Taylor had to hold on to my face while her mom went.
This whole idea of how it unfolded into really tight ringlets and then wigs, and now people, they don't like wigs, and I just think, worry about your dancing. The rest will follow. I try to keep their mind just on what they can control. All they can control is their own performance. From the moment they walk on, perform their steps, until they walk off. Everything else is out of their control. When Meghan arrived, she was particularly nervous.
You build up for months and months for this one moment, and then if your nerves get the best of you, it's all ruined.
I don't really have any thoughts.
No. Okay. Mayhem.
I was so stressed before my first round. You really have to have 3 good rounds to succeed, and the first one, you haven't been on the stage yet. I was kind of freaking out that I was nervous.
Or she was unnaturally nervous, which I hadn't experienced before. She's really been a very, very steady character.
And he just took me down and was really there for me and took me down into the back of the stage where not a lot of coaches go. Sorry, no filming at the competition. Can you do it without laughing?
So how bad did it look?
It just looked like you
Almost hit someone?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Unfortunately for Taylor, the first round didn't go very well. I think if she had had a better first round, she really could have placed in the top 10.
When I didn't recall, I guess at first I was just really kind of shocked and I was really sad, and then I got really angry because I thought I should have. So I always have more competitions to look forward to. I'm actually proud of myself.
They expect a lot of themselves and they deliver a lot. They really do it. They really do it justice.
At the World Championships, I placed 19th in the girls under 17 age group. I had my fingers crossed for the top 10, but oh well. There's always something else coming. It wasn't the end of the world, even though it wasn't quite the result that I expected. As far as dancing in the future, there's the options of being able to compete still, or the possibility of a show touring the world, which would be amazing. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
And I think we're very lucky that we get to do this. And like Taylor said, someday to tour the world would be really amazing.